think that answers the question.
Wonderful. Large amounts of what's the word I'm looking for? Wow, my brain is like fried. Enthusiasm. There we go. Lots of enthusiasm. Let's see. I don't think it's like hooked in yet.
Tell us you can see us if you can see us.
Oh, okay, there we go. Hello, George. Where am I going? What am I doing with my life? Here we go. Okay. Hello, 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 people. Okay. So, we're here to work on Languages of Pillar World, and we have a bib again. I guess should we tell you what we got up to last week, Bib? I can't remember. Was there a question or something we were going to ask Bib about this week, or see if Bib hated or something? I feel like there was something.
There is a note down here that says "Sorry, Bib," which I don't exactly know what there is to be sorry about.
No. It was that we made a word that was kind of. It wasn't even that long. This bugged me for ages. I was like, the original word isn't even that long.
I can't even find what. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Sorry, Bib. Yeah, it's really not that bad. Like, sitting on this now more, like, I feel like it's pretty good, you know?
I think Chitrish is still better than Chitrich. Chitrish, or whatever, or it would have been otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could even. There's a few different ways that this could kind of break down, but I don't know.
Yeah. So last week we were mostly working on some of these like names for people. A few of these we already had, but we talked about like naming clans. We talked about how the clan structures work and some of the like, I guess like cultural societal bits on that kind of organization, and like naming our clan head and like partner of.
I did have a note about that.
Yes.
So, I think the Yamyamasya, like, if we wanted to keep it like that, I think that's completely fine, because one of those yams is the benefactive applicative, and one of them is the word for to give. But I would point out that we did say that at some point, the causative of the word to have becomes the new word for to give. So we could use that for the second yam if we wanted, although that would probably make the root come out longer. Whereas something like jammash is quite a nice, short thing. So
yeah. We might be having. Are you guys having connection issues? Yeah. Okay. I'm just posting something in the chat. But yeah, if the buffering thing becomes an issue, I posted in chat in case it's buffering right now. I don't know. Let me know. Usually when there's an issue with streaming to YouTube, I see problems here in the StreamYard like dashboard page. I'm not seeing them right now, so I don't know if it's like, I don't really know where the problem is or what can be done about it, but as much buffering as okay. Well, if that's consistent for everyone for more than like 10 minutes, I guess let us know. I guess. I don't really know what to do about that. If anyone has ideas or suggestions, let me know, but I guess we'll just, I don't know, soldier on for a little bit.
I mean, yeah, we can see.
with the not sorry to bib anymore. Yeah. Okay, so going forward, do we want to continue what Jake and I were working on the last stream where we're just coming up with like names of things? Does this seem like it's a beneficial expansion of our name base, or should we go for like, is there anything else that would be more useful that we're kind of missing to be able to move forward with like the sound changes, or should we like go through the glossary and see what we need to flesh out? Like what's the good next step in our
Should
saga?
we get these 3 done now?
Okay.
Although yeah, let's get these 3 done that we had left from last time.
Okay.
And then I think that the other thing that we were sorry about was that we need to kind of figure out the order of sound changes that get this reduced to. I think that we would be like, as I understand it, Maddie, the biggest thing was just I think that once we decide more firmly on the order of sound changes, some things will shift slightly.
Okay.
Like, and so also, yeah, if you have particular words for things where you're like, oh, I would be really sad if this word became something else, then I would have a think about that.
I don't think I'm particularly like attached to any of the names because I've always been sort of thinking about those like P1 translations as sort of approximates anyway. So like I wouldn't say I'm attached to anything, but there could be some choices that would make some of the important ones icky, and I would not be a fan of that. But then we just check them, you know?
Yeah. You can always tweak, and you can always if there's 2 things that contradict, one thing you can do is claim that there were 2 dialects, and then one sound change happened in one dialect and not in the other, and then the word gets learned with a slightly different sound change pattern.
Right. That makes sense. I like that. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So back to people. Loyal.
The loyal. Yeah. I feel like that works. If we wanted it to be verby, we could make it the ones who are loyal, or just like loyaling, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Or it could just be the loyal. It doesn't all have to be verbs.
I'd say loyal isn't the sort of thing that strikes me as being a very basic term. Although I will say I can't figure, like, obviously the word loyal itself, I guess it's related to the word law.
From Old French leal, meaning of good quality, ultimately from Latin legalem, which is from lex, which is law. So yeah, I mean, we could have a basic verb that means
words for this would be, as someone who hasn't been in a geography classroom for over a decade, like if you have the pillar and it has a core, then I guess what I'm wondering is the leader if the leader is imagined as being the core. I guess this is a question for you. Is the area around the core also thus more stable than like the outside ring, or is the whole thing like equally protected, which is why these are like how much erosion is there, or is it like smooth, or
So I would say the way the magic from the pillar cores work, it probably is slightly stronger in the middle, but you could sort of think of it almost like as a dome that kind of both covers part of the top of the pillar, like the airspace above it, right? Which is what allows it to prevent some of the like extreme wind conditions. And kind of it reduces some of the, I can't remember what the exact mathematical thing was. Maybe Bavilia, you might remember, or Michelle, you might remember. But it reduces something to some amount, and then also would kind of just cover down the top of the pillar. So I imagine it is sort of being like an AoE kind of thing around the core that like from any given point, it's like protecting in like a spherical shape, and then just like, because it's a core. Yeah. So kind of rough, like they would probably interpret it as being relatively like equally dispersed, I would think.
the core's at the top.
It's through the center, up through the top.
Okay, so it's like a lozenge shape. That's not a technical term, I don't think. Like, I also didn't think lozenge, like a capsule. Yeah,
it's like the
shape of a tablet. Although lozenges are, I didn't realize lozenges were technically more rhomboid than I realized.
They're like bullet shaped. I don't know. Or like a pill, like a oblong pill with like the bottom chopped off, because then you have the ground, you know?
Yeah.
Corn dog shaped. Exactly, Miles. Yes.
Or like a bulrush, to be very on-relay theme.
Oh, the damn bulrushes.
Like a Strabili, which I found it was pronounced like too late. Strabili is much cuter than Strabili.
Strobili.
It's just everything I saw with pronunciations had both of those with the diphthong.
Really?
Mm.
Wow, I would not have thought, but I mean, there's no consensus in taxonomic names.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay. I can't remember why we were trying to figure this out.
Well, I was wondering if there would be a term that was for like not the very core, but the strongest, the bit that surrounds the strongest one. If that's a reasonable metaphor. Like, I know that you don't have like proper fruit, or am I remembering wrong?
A proper fruit?
Yeah.
I mean, there's, for all intents and purposes, there's fruit. It's not like angiosperm fruit, but like it's fruit. It's fleshy, seed covering tasties.
Yeah. Anything with an aril?
Yeah. There'd be plenty of
you fruit has an aril, right?
I think so.
I'm just trying to think, like, if the leader is the seed, then the septs are the arils. That I mean, I guess the arils don't support the seed; they just surround it. But
yeah,
just trying to think of a good metaphor here.
Yeah. Yeah, because if we call I'm trying to think also there's a metaphor that would go with like shield, because if we call them the shield, then it's like, okay, but then what are they saying they're the spears isn't necessarily, and I don't know if that's super accurate, but like
the arms of the clan. I mean,
that's actually not bad, because it's sort of like the extension of the main unit.
Yeah, they support shields, and we also not saying error. Oh. This is like ARIL. Yeah.
We do have gymnosperms, although a lot of the cones have turned into what are essentially the fruits here. There probably are still some that are more cone-like, but they would have evolved to, like, a lot of them into our fake fruits or fruit-like things or fruits. Yes.
I didn't realize that the bit around the pomegranate seeds is considered an aril.
I think it's stuff that, like, if it's around a single seed, is it called an aril or something? Like, I know juniper berries and yew berries and all of that are considered arils, I think, but they're also not angiosperms, I think.
The one I always think of is nutmeg and mace. Because the mace is the aril of the nutmeg seed, but the nutmeg also has a fruit.
Oh.
This is dangerously like natural science.
I mean, you should have been there for our streams where we were trying to figure out the, like, plant evolution for Pillar World and whether or not, like, there was a whole, like, 2-hour discussion on whether or not we're going to have angiosperms. I'm just saying, we got into it. And then Bib was like, well, obviously not. But anyway. Okay, yeah. I do like the idea of the arms. I feel like that is nice metaphorically from a few different directions.
Well, in this way, we just have to have a basic word for arm.
Which we may or may not already have.
Let us inquire upon the body parts. No. We have back and head and abdomen and all sorts of other things. Okay, so we need... Oh, yeah. I'll let you add that. You go.
Okay, so... Okay. Back to the word list.
Okay, so... What says arm? Are there any rules other than the frequent don't pick an R?
I think if you're going to use it a lot by itself, pick something disyllabic so that there is one vowel that will be affected by the changing cases and the plural. Wait, no, the plural isn't marked on nouns.
No.
No.
No nominal plural.
So you just need something where you're fine with the nominative, not nominative, the absolutive and ergative.
Which, because we've got polypersonal agreement, the case marking isn't actually all that necessary. So if it happens to come out where there's no change between cases, and that's not the end of the world.
Okay. Proposal 1. Make it purple, sort of visible-ish. Option 2. How do you feel?
Scroll up to the one that you've done in pink. Is that?
I don't know why that's pink.
You liked it before.
Oh, then I guess maybe it could be an option 2.
Yeah, I think either Agma or Chanma, is that those are both nice.
And how do you feel about sonnet?
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just it doesn't scream arm to me.
That's fair.
Well,
isn't son already with a word for head?
Something like that.
Sonna. Sonne.
Yeah.
Sonna.
So
Which
head would
means-
be sonna and arm would be sonnet, which is kind of weird.
It would also mean that like you could reanalyze the word for arm as being the causative of head. Which
Oh.
I'll take sonnet off. And so
Thank
we
you,
just have
Matthias.
to put an I at the end to get the ergative, right?
I thought it was a U.
You.
Yeah, I am currently recovering from a cold, by the way. So that is
Apparently, it
why.
means you're in a noir
Yeah.
detective.
Apparently, I need to get sick more often.
Yeah. You should get one of those hats. Let one of the only wear it when
One
you're.
of those hats.
Yep.
Wait, what?
The
What kind of
detective
hat?
hats. The,
What is
I
the
don't know what
standard detective hat? I don't actually know what. It's not a fedora, is it? Because I don't want to wear a fedora.
It's not a fedora. I don't know what they're called.
It's not a trilby.
I don't know what that is.
Like a deer stalker, maybe?
Deer Stalker, yes, that's the one. That's the classic
yes.
Sherlock Holmes
Yes,
one.
that's it. You should get one of those.
I don't think I could pull this off. Looking at it, it just looks.
I don't think it would quite be your stuff.
No.
Okay, so we need to choose between Kamna and what was it?
I've got the I have how they shake out.
Ooh, okay.
So it would be I keep wanting to say nominative, absolutive agma, with no schwa, and then it would be ergative ugma with a schwa.
Interesting.
And then chamna comes out as kanna, with the ergative being kunna.
I like both of those.
Those are actually both very fun.
Oh,
I mean, one could be arm and one could be leg.
that works. I missed the noir bit of the detective hat conversation.
Oh, it's because of Bib's voice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where the noir part came from. Okay, so if we were calling them the arm, would it be similar to like we wouldn't be doing shield holder?
So no, it would just be arm.
Right, we wouldn't need to add anything to it, right? It would just be.
The clan head would be. We were suggesting. Oh no, the head, the yeah, this was more. We had said it was maybe more of a shorthand.
Yes, this is the shorthand.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it could be that the old word for arm becomes generalized to mean support.
Yeah, maybe. It would be interesting. I do think, though, if it would be paired with this and conversation, or like it would be in close proximity to this or this in the text, I think it makes the most sense to pick this one for arm because it's more or less similar.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so kanna will be leg then, and agma will be
Okay. CAMNA.
Yes.
Sweet. I'm almost afraid to go back and see what all these new things we've coined would come out to in Asdazidia, but it's a problem for another time.
We can do that one stream.
The how much did we screw ourselves over stream?
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually funny. Wait, no. Okay.
I mean, it's not hard to check some of these things. Like,
yeah. Oh, but what is?
And we can also always just have semantic drift, or they can create new words when they need to.
Yeah. I mean, the time depth means that the idea of being able to like reconstruct anything, in theory, would be impossible.
Yes.
Although, I do wonder whether the fact that there isn't any outside language influencing anything, whether that would change the like process at all. So Ajma in Asbaziria is just Amma, and Shamna which is Kanna in Karartas, comes out as Chamna in Asdaziria. So they are very it's not difficult to see that they are related words.
Yeah. But that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes they're completely different, I feel like.
And Mateus, there are no owls, but there are Neurognathids, which are basically the pterosaur equivalent of owls. So
that's true. And like they probably use the word for owls from their old world to call similar, you know what I mean? It's like I feel like it's relevant, you know. They could be like the owl dragons.
Kahu. Kahu shield comes out exactly. Well, no, it's not exactly the same because it's still Kahu in Asbaziri. Yeah. Whereas it becomes Kuh in in Karartas. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's chill, I think. Okay. So then the ones that like fly in the front or whatever?
Someone go and tell Agma Schwa that he's been promoted.
They're now Clancept.
So
okay. The in front section is a bit scary.
Yeah.
I don't know quite how it would work in the current system.
Well, if we just have a word that means, the front of something, and then we just incorporate that into the verb, so it's a front flyer.
I like that.
That actually makes sense in terms of having a lot of nouns be verbalized.
So wow, those are not great things to search in here.
And we do have the classifier for like edge, and the front of something is part of the edge of it.
Oh, that's good. I can search that. That's a good point. I'm like trying
Fly
to hear
is
what
an
it was.
intransitive verb. So
We'd have to put the locative and applicative on there.
yeah. Well, I mean, I guess we wouldn't have to, but it would make sense to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So would that be like a noun?
Would what be a noun?
Front?
Yeah, the front of something.
Yes, we have lots of headings in this document.
I mean, there is cross-linguistically a quite strong correlation in languages that use nouns as like, adpositional elements, that the front and the head are very often conflated. So we could just use the word for head. You know, you fly at the head of the
Head
group.
flyer. That could be good. Let's see what that is. Sona. So if we use that, and we would need to add. Hold on. Go smaller. P1. And then we need, you said the locative?
The locative applicative, which I believe is just der.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But would I copy that one or would I copy this one for putting it through the sound changer?
That second one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. And that goes before.
No, because sona is the word head, so it's
After.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's like the head at flyer.
Okay. Do we need to put anything else on it other than then like do the verb
we need
thing?
the verb that means to fly. But once we've got that, and then we need the agentive.
Oh yeah, we don't have a verb for. How do we not have a verb for to fly?
Yeah, I think this came up last time. Yeah, we have so many words for flying things, but we don't actually have a word for to fly yet. So
we need a good one for to fly. Is it bad that I scrolled on here and I'm like, ooh, this one has 2 R's. Let's do it.
No.
I feel like R's are a very flying sounded. Okay, let's see.
More of a bee flying than a dragon flying. Although your dragons, there must be bee-ish ones.
Should it be 1 syllable or 2? And Jonathan, just so you know, I'm really bad at picking things. I have to be talked back a lot. It's okay. 1 or 2?
It depends on how long you want the word to be, because we've already got sona der, which if we're saying that we're going to drop the schwa, then that's already 2 syllables.
What about ze? What about ze, Maddie?
Z-E?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Although the word for ride is kaze, which then implies that maybe that's...
I mean, that's... Yeah, maybe if you go back far enough, it turns out they're related.
I like it. I like it. It's short and sweet. Zeh. Sold. Great levels of like. Okay. Okay. And then we'll come back around to owls. Okay. So the vowel goes at the end?
Well, it goes after ter. So terze would mean to fly at something, or to fly within the vicinity of. So it's like flying within the vicinity of the head, and then you need the agentive at the end of that to mean a person who flies at the head.
Do we have that up
Which
here?
is the sia ending, right?
This one?
Yeah.
Aha.
So it's going to be like Sonterzesha. Sonterzesha? Something like that.
How did you feel about Machis?
I mean, that I like it.
So
What was that for?
Owl.
Ah,
Owl Dragon.
Okay, wait, hold on. I don't have the thingy. Where is the thingy? Lexergy. Okay.
I have it open.
Okay.
Oh, and I should do the plural as well.
Okay, while you're pulling that up, where did owl go?
So
Dishwa. Where is Schwa? There we go.
Son now I don't know if the other T's, the other schwas are as liable to be dropped. My Polish instincts are telling me that a TRZ is a perfectly good orthographic cluster that should be pronounced ch.
hmm.
Yeah.
Which is, I think they something close. No, it's not quite the same, but it's.
It's
But
kind of fun.
I very much want to get rid of the first schwa. The second one
Yeah.
can stay.
So it's a Sonterzish.
I kind of like that. 3 syllables isn't unreasonable. Especially it's the same number of syllables as like commander, you know?
Yeah.
I like that.
And so then we've got double plural.
We've got double plural?
Oh, no, double singular.
Okay.
I must have copied both of them. So
I was
it'll
like,
be a
what's
Sonterzerush. Sonterzerush, like as the commanders.
Yes.
Yeah. I like it. Okay, good.
Okay.
So then I added a line here for, I know we have the meaning of the big pillar for the Council of Clans, but I think we should also consider maybe what if there's just a word for council and they're really boring with it, right? Like if this one ends up being super duper long, that could be like super duper not the best, you know?
I mean, it doesn't need to be like there could just be a verb that means to gather, and they could just call it like a gathering. You know, something very straightforward. Or it could just be like the word thing in English, which used to mean like something that is under discussion. It used to be like a subject or a topic, which is why in Icelandic you have the all thing, which just out of context is really funny. But it means, the great meeting where everyone shows up. It's the gathering of everything. It's the all thing.
That's really cool.
Apparently, in Middle English, I'm not sure how you would pronounce it. Oh, they have IPA, Kunsale. At some point, would have been. It would have just been like meeting.
Yeah.
That's kind of fun. So it would, or it could have originally meant like in Proto, just like thing being discussed or topic or.
Could be.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like that. That's kind of, I don't know, fun. Where's our noun list? So it'd be like topic / like.
Matter, subject.
Yeah. Okay. 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 No. We took this one out.
This one can afford to be relatively chunky.
Okay, we've used this one and this one already. Okay. It's a fun one that, like, let's see. This one's kind of fun. Coupe.
I was also thinking that, Jonathan.
Yeah. Ketchup. That's kind of funny. Okay. Is this one good or bad?
I am indifferent. I mean, it'll come out as like that. Does it change at all?
Well, it will come out with velarization at a minimum.
Yeah, so like coupe, but it'll be largely the same, which is fine if that's
remind me what this is for. Just meeting.
The council?
Yeah.
Does that mean it needs the I for nominalization?
If it's just inherently a noun root that just means a matter under discussion, then it wouldn't. But we also have the option of saying it comes from a word that means to discuss and then nominalize it to mean a discussion. That is.
So we say that for Q.
What's the general nominalization strategy again? Is it just an I?
Sounds familiar.
Yes. The gerund / infinitive is just an I. So if you want, we can make it coupihi.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not sure that actually affects anything. But... Is that the final vowel is going to get lost anyway, and it doesn't cause mutation because the preceding vowel is already an I, so...
So that
Spaniawa.
Spaniawa.
The stress is on the second syllable.
Polish has regular penultimate stress.
Oh. Why did I think it was initial?
It has a lot of disyllabic words. And it can even be on the final syllable of the word itself if it's followed by a unstressed monosyllabic grammatical word. which can pull the stress down. Wspaniałe is a perfectly fine word as far as Polish goes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Kupy.
I can't do your fancy P1 approximate in my head, even the tiniest bit. So,
I mean, it'll just be like, why is it not letting me type? There we go. Just something like that, probably. I mean, maybe we could like voice the B. Kubi.
Kubi.
I mean, Maddie's not been asking for intervocalic voicing.
No, it's just a thing that could happen.
Mm-hmm. And if they had a special egg-based sauce that they made, there could be a kupi mayo.
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
So that's just a generic word for council.
I think that works, honestly.
But then do we need one for a bigger council? Or is that just...
I mean...
Oh, it turns out that kupich with the I for a nominalization would come out the same anyway.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I don't know if we need a word for the big council.
There's not like some special council of all the things together. I mean, do we have a word for like great? Or just, do we have an augmentative strategy at all?
That could be interesting. I don't think so. No, I don't think we have an idea for that at all. So that could be something interesting to figure out for that, especially if it's not like super crazy, you know?
Didn't we have... I may just be misremembering. Didn't we work out some sort of nominal derivation with... No, that's right. We sort of conflated the human and the intensive agentive. Yeah, but that's not... Okay, yeah, that's irrelevant. Yeah, I mean, we could have a morphological augmentative, so something that you just stick on the noun to make a bigger version of it, or it could just be a separate word that just means great.
I vote separate word.
Okay. So then just the question is, what form is the separate word going to have?
Yeah. Is in English great is like an adjective?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
that is correct.
And if you spell it differently, it can be a verb.
Yeah. I don't think we have a section for adjectives. Moving to proto. The state of verbs. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, we're going to need a verb that means to be great.
I like it. To be awesome. Okay, but that implies that we have a section for adjectives.
Do you have a particular quality that you think that these people would think is like... I guess essentially what I'm trying to get at is that a lot of words for good have origins as words for more specific qualities that are expanded outwards. So like good can often come from beautiful, or like... I think that's the most common one I can think of right now, because it happened in a few Indo-European places.
I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is that these are kind of a warring people, so like something to do with like strong or mighty, or like, I don't know if there's a word for like, I don't know, good at kicking butt. I feel like I could see that being a thing.
Victorious?
Yeah. I like that.
Triumphant.
Ooh. AKA good at butt kicking.
Tuckers.
Huh?
Do you know the word tuckers, Maddie?
No.
I assume you know the word tuckers, Bib.
I don't think I do in this context.
Oh, it's like a slang term. I was trying to look out. It's like, I think it's quite southern. It's got like the Oxford plural, and I don't remember how people spell it. Like Wiktionary attributes it to Emily. It's from technique, and it just means that you can do something well. It's tuckers, or your tuckers.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. It reminds me of the first time I came across the term poggers, which
yeah.
people used to, well, I'm sure they still do, but like the first few comments on any video I posted were always someone saying like pog, like this video is so pog. And for a long time, I just assumed that pog was an acronym for piece of garbage. So I just... So yeah, that it wasn't until much later when someone explained to me what POG is, which I still don't really understand, but it's a good thing, I think.
Yes. No. Oh, okay.
I don't know. You see POG very often. It's written in all caps, and that was just, I don't know.
Piece of genius. Yeah, true. Wait, has that always been? Why is dark a number?
Oh, don't you remember? We had a long discussion about the counting system that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dark. It's a very well known cross-linguistic pattern.
I totally remember that.
No, I have no idea why dark is under the number section.
I think because adjectives is right above it.
But is that what it's actually supposed to mean? Like, or does...
so?
I don't think it's that. Dyed hair. Yeah, I think it is supposed to mean dark.
Just move it into adjectives.
Okay. Cool. I wonder, there's probably some caption for me somewhere on Substream being like, oh, we don't have a section for adjectives. I'll put it under numbers. That's close, right? Anyway, okay. I love that picture you keep scrolling by. Which picture?
The alpaca?
The Meplor or whatever?
Yes.
Yes, from Miles. Resident artist of Pillar World. That's so dark. Okay, anyway, what were we doing? We wanted a word for triumphant, aka good at butt kicking.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you could have a verb that means to triumph, and then just turn that, to win.
Ooh.
Yeah, that would make sense.
You could make it. Do we have a habitual?
I think we have something like that, don't we?
Well, we had said that the unmarked form of the verb was a present habitual imperfective sort of general thing.
Which means that it doesn't have to be longer.
Yes.
I like that. Okay. Okay. To kick butt. Got it. Okay, so we need a good word for that. What gives butt kicking vibes? Okay, I'm gonna like highlight some options for all yours considerations. I'm trying to just aim for things that are kind of different than a lot of the ones we've been choosing. Oh no, I did that wrong.
Yeah, that looks very.
Yeah. If you wanted to not be able to see the word, that would have been the way to do it.
I'm hiding them from you all. So we have Nell and Bao. Bao? Bao?
Bao?
Yeah.
Bao? Bao? I feel like I say every single word in this very hesitantly because I just assume I'm saying it very, very wrong. Okay. Do either of those vibe or no?
But like,
The problem I think for me is that Nell and Bao are both words. I mean, calling Bao an English word, I would say is real because I would always call it a baozi in Mandarin. I don't think either of them have the kind of butt kicking sound that you were going for.
Fair.
Is what I'd say.
So
can I throw my vote in for Hadja, even though that's not one of the ones you highlighted?
which one? This one?
Hadja, the 5 up from that.
Haja.
Oh.
And my vote would be yucky, which sounds like yucky in English, but it sounds like a very good Quechua word to me.
That was actually, I do like it.
Kind of looks like Jake.
Ooh, and Jake brings the butt kicking energy. We all know this. Okay, what gives? I'm making a poll for us.
After 20 years of being bullied, it's my time to win. Okay. In terms of things that we should tell to our therapists, not on the live stream.
Okay, everyone, vote. There's a poll. Type 1 or 2 in the chat. Man, highlight these. Okay.
Thank you, Miles, for supporting me in all I do.
Thank you, Miles.
Do you think it was sneaky that you put the 1 and 2 in the opposite order to which they were introduced to the audience?
Well, I was scrolling up.
Uh-huh.
So it was an order of occurrence. Ooh, Lavuna also votes too. Wait for what, David? I like to in my brain. Okay. One of you two pronounce 1 and then 2.
Yucky. Haja.
Thanks.
Oh, haja.
I like to imagine David was in the middle of rowing, heard the poll, and got so excited that David had to like jump off of the rowing machine mid-row and was like, wait. So that's what I'm picturing. Yeah, they are really small. I don't really have a way to make them bigger.
Yeah, they make the polls so teeny tiny on here.
It's annoying.
Oh, on the screen they're too small. I thought you were saying that the roots themselves are too small.
Mm-hmm.
No. 2 syllables.
Okay.
David, fuck you.
I think. Wait, how many people actually voted? Because we technically Lavuna also voted for 2. Is it yucky?
It's gonna come out very nice. I promise. I feel like I say this every time.
So I think. Okay. Now we have a 2. So here's the thing. It's now tied, but if we count Lavuna's vote, then 2 wins.
If we need a tiebreaker, then go with that.
Oh wait, So, because Mateus just changed their vote to disagree with David on aesthetics. So that means one would be winning just to spite David.
I agree with one winning to spite David.
Very well.
Yeah, I'm
We'll
good
have
with
to
that.
pick something fun for the other one, though. Like,
We
what should
can.
the other one be? Because it is good.
Yeah, there's no shortage of verbs that we need. So
That's true. Okay, so what verb does it mean? What does it? Where'd it go? Oh wait, I should actually stop the poll. Stop poll. Hide. Okay. Okay. Where are verbs? Okay. Do we have any? We don't have any. It could be dive, or it could be one of the bajillions of verbs we don't actually have. Do we have? Trying to think if we have like to fight or something. Oh, we do have
we
to
definitely
fight.
have to fight.
To chase, to hunt. We already have to sacrifice.
I mean, we can just keep that one, you know,
That's true.
on the list
Mm-hmm.
and figure out what it actually means later.
Very good. Okay, so to triumph.
As it has, against the odds.
Yes.
What was this even for? Oh, okay, hold on. This was gonna come for some sort of word for great, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So great, aka triumphant.
So it's going to be like yuck.
No, it comes out as ick. Oh, ick. IQ.
Oh, interesting. It reminds me of ich, which means great in Mongolian.
Tres garbage. Tre, is it tres or tre? It's
French,
tre, right? Like
très.
très bien.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't really pronounce things. It's fine. Okay. All right. So
I like the reverse sound symbolism because I used to have a very bad habit of giving all words that had to do with big things very open vowels, like ah and o, and all words for small things, high vowels like e. And this is our word for great is ik, which is a reversal of that pattern, which I like.
Would that go in word order? Descriptive.
It's an adjective, so it would always come first.
Okay, cool. I was like, I feel like we have something documented somewhere. So, I guess that would be. Like, and would it just stay IQ?
Your latest lang is AI, Mateus? A confession. Yeah, so it would be ikhupi. Ikhupi.
And then I suppose if it stuck around in theory for like quite a while, it could just get smooshed and be like a. Could that be a geminate or something? I don't know if a Q could be a geminate.
Yeah, they can.
Okay. Things to think about. Okay.
So what's a sub commander? Are they in charge of the sandwiches?
Yes. They're the sandwich makers for the forces to help make sure that they are prepared to keep everyone fed to fight fog monsters.
I see.
Yeah. No, it's just like, I don't know, if there was a word for like a captain or like ranking wise, whatever would be the like smaller subunit ranking underneath of the forces that their dragon rider commander whatever would be in charge of, that sort of vibe. But like, I don't know if we necessarily need one. Like, I can just use the English words, you know?
I mean, other than that, are there any other words on this list that we need?
I mean, we haven't like, I had copied these over to here, assuming we want to keep these as is, which would be fine. I had a note that like there could be a separate address for chief, but I feel like we have this like shorter name for them, which I feel like would work, and we wouldn't need a separate word. I had noted that maybe there would be a word for like someone who is of the same clan or like your kin, maybe. I don't know if I would need a word for that, or again, I could just use the word like kin or something. And yeah, the rest of these are all just copied over from the base proto that I had just stuck through the sound changer. So I think that's all the ones for the people section that we need.
Very good.
Yeah. Okay. So then do we, I don't know, name things? Do we start going through like the grammar doc and figuring out what else we need to figure out there? Is there like some holes we have before we could do sound changes? Like, I don't know what the next step is.
If it's all right with you, I'm actually just gonna. I'll be back in just 1 second. I just need to fetch another drink because my throat is still quite dry. So discuss amongst yourselves, and I'll be back momentarily.
Very good. All right, Jake, what are we doing?
I don't really know. It's kind of a funny one. It feels like do you feel ready to think about phonological changes again?
I think I am definitely like ready for that. The question is just, when do we have enough stuff to, because I feel like that was the hesitation before, was just having enough words and enough of an idea of how we wanted things to change for that. So like, if we think we have that, I'd be game to start working on that.
The thing you're really worried about is important words being not sounding good, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that we have like stand-ins at this point for all of the most important words, or?
So let me scroll through real quick. I mean, obviously we have the great yeeting, so that's important. We don't have any of the magic-based stuff. I'm trying to think how prevalent me using those words would be. I'm not worried about that. It could be useful to have some of this. I mean, obviously it's useful. I'm just trying to think if any of this would be super prevalent.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that one might be really important. That might come up a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Is there shenanigans? And it's culturally important with the oncoming thing. But other than that, I think that might be the only thing that would be super prevalent and would be important from a importantness scale. So maybe what if we, because sometimes it can take us a while to like name things. I don't know. What if we like pick some of these names today and the next week we start working on sound changes for P1?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Okay. That's exciting.
With the proviso that there's a possibility that I won't be free next week. But
I'm
because I will
sure
be away.
Mm-hmm.
If Bib's not here, we can work directly in Lexigene, Eddie.
Oh no.
I thought you thought Lexigene was easier than sound change notation.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the idea of having like a second tier of the Lexer. We're gonna have to talk about it. That'll be like the first 10 minutes of the next stream where I'm like, how do we link these? It'll be a whole thing. And I'll cry a little bit and then we'll figure it out. Okay. So the last thing, so we haven't done any of the magic things, and I think some of these are likely to come up, and it would be good to make sure they still sound good in P1. So if there's a normal word for magic, which I can't remember if we actually have a word for magic or not, we might want to start there, and then I don't remember what this is, like what that's coming from.
We have a magic classifier, but I don't think we have a word for magic itself.
Okay.
Well, it kind of depends on how we're using the word magic here. Like, is magic a substance or is it an action? Is it like the act of magical things happening?
It would be more like a force, I guess. So I guess
because my first thought is that it could just be a very semantically weak verb, like to do, with the magic classifier attached. So it's like the doing of things with magic.
That could be fun. Let's see what that would turn out as. So magic to do. Oh no, it already jumped me to P1.
Hi.
Eh?
Yes, hi is the word for to do. So with the magic,
I don't think it got moved into the other one.
Ni. So ni kai.
There we go.
To do.
Nikaj. Or Nikaj.
There we go. Okay.
Is it a je or a ya?
Je.
Oh, so it's nikaji. If we put it in the gerund / infinitive with the I at the end. And so then that passed through the sound changes.
Nikre. Because there's a YI prohibition, right? So in the proto. Yeah, Nikre. Just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah, Nike.
I kind of like that. I feel like that's a good solid word.
Yeah, nice and simple.
Mm.
Just the doing of things with magic.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, so then we have that. Oop. There we go. That's probably not important. That's not really important. That's not important.
Has on-screen chat disappeared for either of you?
There we go. I might have accidentally clicked it.
Oh, if you wanted magic to be a inherently plural noun, it would be a nikairi, which I think also sounds nice.
Mm.
That does sound nice. Whoa. I do like that. Okay.
Nikairi.
And I could choose one of those based off which ends up turning out better in P1.
Magic.
Magics.
Mhm.
With a K. I like it. Okay. So that's probably good. The God's Lost Lover isn't going to be important if mentioned at all. Okay. So all this like bond stuff.
Don't we have a specific word for the bond?
I'm wondering if that's what this is. I couldn't figure out where that came from. But I feel like there was a thing. Okay, we had a word for, no, that's just magic bound is like a person with a bond. Magic bound person. So ni was magic, and I assume this was bound.
Yeah, to bind or to tie.
Yeah. I don't know if that would be the word for bond, like magic bound.
Yeah, a bond would just be the word to bind or to tie, just nominalized.
Okay. Did we have the breakdown of that somewhere? Or no?
Isn't it? It's right here. In the region's god bit. This is the magic tire. Which means the magic bond would just be this, but with an I rather than the IN.
So it's the first bit?
Yeah, which makes me think it would be a nitashi, but we can see whether the final N changes anything. Oh, this is different. Oh, it's because the schwa there should have been dropped. This is it's preserved stuff. So it comes out as like nitrer because the N preserves the final vowel. This is from Nitroshi.
Which is that magic tide or magic?
Yeah, magic. This would be magic tying.
Okay.
Or the magic binding.
Binding. So it wouldn't be like a noun. It would be like a verb.
No, binding is in the English is very bad at making these distinctions. Wait, I might need to have added an extra. Did I add the extra I? Oh no, sorry, I forgot to add the extra I.
But that I will probably just blend in.
No, apparently it doesn't. It goes out. Because this matches what's up here. Which means, yeah, it would be something like nitashi. although you may not want the name for the god and the name for the bond to be only different by the N.
Well, I don't know. Yeah. Although the whole idea is that that's like, yeah,
Understandable to the reader, right?
yeah, that there's a. I feel like that would be clear.
Mm-hmm. You could
And
Or
add
alternatively,
you could add another noun to the name to make it clear if you like if it was like Lady Nitashi
Yeah. I mean, that's true.
or whatever.
Yeah.
do we have a
I
word
can
for
hear-
God yet?
Hmm?
Do we have a single word for God or deity or
I don't think
spirit
so.
or divine figure or something? Because then you could just stick that at the end.
That's true. We could come up with that. Some sort of deity word. It is vibing with today. So that would be like a noun,
Yeah.
deity.
Mhm. I guess you could theoretically just use this as a suffix for basically any god you wanted. So
Hmm.
something kind of short.
De. The.
Duh.
De. The.
The great
Either.
god. Duh.
Oh, yeah, that sounds weird. Okay, hold on.
It's God, duh.
Hold on. So we start.
Got Saki.
Maybe.
Or Chunma. Chunme.
I feel like that's long, isn't it?
Yeah, but the NM is not hard to reduce.
It looks like if we put like a DE at the end, it would just add a D at the end. Maybe.
Mm-hmm. But does it? It wouldn't end ND, would it?
That's
I
what it
think
looks like when
that's
I put it in.
one of the environments where we get word final clusters. So yeah.
Huh.
Which doesn't really do much to separate it if it's like attached as a suffix.
But if it's consonant, vowel, consonant, like
Help.
it's hook.
I feel like that one's gotta be weird. It would just add a ho at the end.
Mm-hmm. Yuck. Everyone's favorite sounds together again.
Nitashinyak. That's not bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I lean away towards making this longer. Like if it's, so maybe not adding a suffix there. Because I feel like this like is nice.
Mm-hmm. It could be that like the word for magic is more eroded than the word for the goddess,
Mm,
which would make it like Nietzsche.
I
that's
mean,
cool.
I think I think it would be acceptable to say that the final I that's doing the nominalizing just blends in with the final I of the verb root. So that would just be, yeah, nidher.
Yeah, Nitrer or I was. Is this a wait? But this a is this a stressed in this one? Yeah, it is. Sorry, that one would be unlikely to be lost. Yeah, it would be. Nitrer.
I like that. I think that's nice.
Nidher.
Mm-hmm.
Where's
I like
Oh, nice.
T?
Which we were saying it would go to S in general, right? The D voice.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Nitres.
Nitres. No, nitres. The geminate T is the first T from the causative? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
So it's.
Mm-hmm.
Do we need the causative there?
We use it in some places and not in others. I think
Because it's
it
just
would be
a bond.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a causing of a bond.
yes.
Yeah. It would just be, yeah.
Nitres. Nitres.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nikki.
I like that.
So.
Okay, cool. So we have that. So then if I wanted specific types of bonds, I would imagine I would use that as the base and then add other things on top of that. Like it would be a compound of some form would be, or like they would be two words.
Yeah. So these are all different types of magical bond, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you would just take a word for family and just stick that at the front. Or friend or oathing or dragon or lover, etc.
Okay. Okay. So then those are nouns. I'm so bad at this. Okay. I mean, I can tell that I was using like a noun and a verb. I'm just like, there's like 87 other things that I feel like I don't even fully understand what they are. Like an adverb? What?
I mean, no one knows what adverbs are. Adverbs are like the dumping ground of everything that we don't know what it is.
Yeah. Oh, that would be. I can't think of what like that would be
The
like.
other one's up oathing.
Yeah, that's like. That would be like. I guess maybe like a teacher student or like commander soldier or like that sort of a relationship.
Professional
Yeah.
relationship? I don't know.
Well, the other thing is that the
Authority?
ni is the word for not, which means that if it was like a if the bond was from teaching, it could be like a taught not would be the bond or whatever.
Taught.
Like that was taught that was beteached upon one.
Taught or learned, I guess.
Yeah.
I like the idea of like learned.
Mm-hmm.
So we need a word for the verb to learn or of noun that means like learning or something is noun that learn.
the verb would almost certainly come first, I would
Okay.
think.
So
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good verb for learn.
It could be.
It comes out as hag. I mean, I don't actually hate hag for learn. I don't like hag for win.
To learn. Okay. So then
Which also means we get a word for, if you take that and stick the causative at the front, then you get a verb that means to cause, to learn, which is to teach.
I like that.
And then if you add the in, you get teacher.
Yes.
Yeah.
We get a word
Which
for
would
teacher.
make it the same as a yachatich, the Quechua word for teacher.
Okay, so I think for the dragon bond, this would be sister bond might be where they'd get that from, because it's always the like female dragons that they'd be riding. And it's like a close so I feel like it could be interesting to have it be like, I don't know. Unless
And
I'm
the other thing is that a lot of the nouns can be made into verbs, right? So it could be, I don't know if this makes sense if it's only this, but like if it's this, the to be a sister bond, you could just put ni in front of a mop, right? Would that be that you are a sister to the magic rather than you're being the sister makes the magic? In which case we just shove a T in there as well. I'll try both forms and see.
Which better.
But I'm happy to be told, no, Jake, that's a terrible idea.
I'm not against it. So to learn was the oathing one. Trying to move those over there.
Okay. So this is the dragon bond. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you nyamup or nitramup. If you're not vibing with them, we can try and figure out another way to do it.
I feel like it'd be nice if it was like, I don't know, like I feel like those are kind of long because we also have to attach them to this still, right? Or
oh no, this would be, it could be that it needs it needs an I at the end or something. But this would be like the bond made by sorority or something.
Oh, okay.
Strictly in the sense of sisterhood. I guess sisterhood is clearer here.
Okay, then yeah, if this is by itself, could you say these again?
This would be nitramup. And this would be nyamup.
And what would they be in P1?
We'd probably lose the schwa, which would make it ni hump.
Oh, I was going to say we lose the P.
Yeah, you could lose the P as well.
Yeah, I feel like the P would have to go.
So nitram.
Okay. I'm not against that.
Versus nitres.
Okay. Let's leave that for now. I feel like that could be cool.
If you copied this pattern, you could just put haja in where sister is there.
So
I didn't
after this.
Oh, should I put the I on to make it a noun, or
It's
are
it's a
we?
learning bond, right?
This one,
Yeah.
yeah. Or like the learned bond kind of thing.
Well, if it's learned in the passive, then it would need an M schwa at the end.
At the very end. En schwa?
Yeah. M schwa.
M schwa.
Yeah, that is a bond that is learned.
So, if you put the I or the, I don't think I did that sisterhood one right then. If we're putting an M schwa on the end,
Only if it's a
This is the
passive.
verb, right?
Because if it's sister bond, then that wouldn't
But
need
this
to
was-
be.
the implication here was that being a sister was like a stative verb sort of thing.
But if it's a stated verb, then would that really need a passive?
And yeah, it wouldn't need passivizing. Yes, I got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
So then, hajja would come out. Itragam?
That's what I
Yeah.
got. Yeah. Tagam. Which would that change? Or would it just be that?
Depending on how we want to do things, but that seems like a pretty stable one.
Okay.
Nitagam is a nice word, I think.
Itragam.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. When we did, where did we do? Okay. I'm trying to think if there's a way to like, because like right now, all of these are going to start with ni,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
which
Ni is
I
the
don't know if
bit that
there's-
means magic, so
yeah. I'm just trying to think if there's like, if it would be worth varying some of them to not require that for some reason, just because it's going to be hard for people to remember what they are if they're
Mhm.
not used super frequently. Like it might just mean I just can't like actually use the words or not as many of them if they're not distinguishable.
I mean, again, there's always the option of just sticking the word family or friend or something onto the front.
I mean, what if rather than calling it literally the bond made by sisterhood,
Mm.
and if you made it sisterhood by nominalizing a verbal form of sister,
Like to be sisters? To sister?
yeah, sisterhood. It would be amip.
That's a fun word.
Well, this would be like sistering.
Meep. Meep. It's kind of a funny word, but okay. And then it would be then would we just stick
I mean,
like
you could also alternate between calling it amip and sisterhood, like in English. Like to refer to the sisterhood with the dragon would be a direct English translation of the metaphor rather than using the word itself.
right. Okay. I mean that could be fine. I feel like a meep is a lot weaker of a word than
Nitram.
yeah.
But we could apply this to like other things. Like if you take off the nit from hajama, it would mean the learning like is learned, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like
because the ones I would want most to be distinct would be these two, because these are the ones that would be used more frequently, whereas these ones might only be used in passing, where I could more easily, like, I would probably be providing enough context of what it is in passing when these were brought up that it wouldn't necessarily be as big of a deal if they were a little bit more same. Yeah, that was my phone ringing. My mom was trying to call me. She should know better.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out like a different way of. I think part of it is that if you give us like the 1, 2, 3, like 5 words, and they all have the word bond in, and you try and translate them directly, that we would always end up with the issue of the word for bond being repeated, right?
Yeah, I think that makes sense. It's harder when it's the beginning of the word, because the beginning of the word is what people latch onto. Also, can you hear my husband drilling right now?
No.
Okay.
Drilling, no. I can hear some nondescript noises, but they don't sound like drilling.
Okay. It's an impact driver. So I guess it's driving.
You might be able to hear my fan.
No. Is it bad?
Oh, I can hear that.
Is that bad? Do I need to tell him to stop building IKEA furniture?
I think it's tolerable.
It's ignorable.
Okay. It's only for like 10 minutes. So, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right. We're going to just be happy. My husband is building my second child's bed so that they don't have to sleep in the same room tonight. We don't have to like yell at them as many times. So it's good, important work. Okay. Yes.
We've dealt with the wind blower, leaf blower.
Wind blower.
Outside of David.
That's
the
true.
Wind blower.
That's true. Okay. So we need these 3 words, and we probably want to make them like distinct and shortish.
I have a habit of using the word friend in a lot of personal names, just because it's probably just an influence from Elvish, because Tolkien uses the root for friend in a lot of his names. Like Elendil is elf friend, and Iwendil is bird friend, and yeah, it shows up a lot. So yeah, maybe something monosyllabic for friend that you can stick onto things easily, but that will depend on how you want to actually use the word.
Okay. Okay, so let me like search some of these short ones and see what we've used already so far.
Mo is the ending for the passive.
Okay, so maybe not that one. Me navigating this thing has got to get people whiplash. Okay. What about me? Is that something already? I feel like
Me
did we
That's
already
the root
do
for
that today?
magic.
That's right. I was like, that looks like a thing. Okay. What about? Do we have tea already?
I am very scared to just try and put tea in.
I know.
This
Well,
is
you know
why
what? It would be like that, probably. Okay, so we have Tia. Tia for trunk.
Mhm.
But we don't have Ti.
Mhm.
I kind of like you or Zhu.
Where is that?
I also kind of like you. But
Oh, thank you.
This one? Or
Yeah.
this one?
you,
The one below that.
This one.
not yo.
I mean, yo is also okay
Yo.
I mean,
because
Yo, my yo.
that'll
What?
shorten up.
okay, and
Yo,
what
shaman,
vibes does that give? I feel like that gives friend vibes.
Pungyo.
Pungo.
Pungyo. I just realized how appropriate that is.
What?
That might have just been a sub. Pungyo in Mandarin means friend,
Mhm.
but yeah, you.
Cool. So we've got that one. Okay. Let's actually remember to delete it. Hi. No.
He.
He.
Ha he he ho.
Who.
Were these randomly generated? Because that string looks very.
Which one?
The fact that it goes ha, he, her, ho. It just looks
They're randomly
very.
generated and then alphabetized is why it's an issue.
That'll do it.
I didn't know you couldn't tell that these were alphabetized.
I just had not clocked that until this point.
Excellent.
What about? Oh, nope. We already did the N's. We don't need the N's. What about an M? Like an M.
Moo.
Moo? Is that a U or an O? What vowel doth use?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Not oh. Ooh. Oh.
I don't know how vowels work. Okay, that's the word for C. Okay. Mo? Mo isn't used? What a great word.
Yeah, that also works.
I don't know. I'm struggling here. I mean, that could be like family. No. Although, if it's ni, my brain isn't like, it's Nemo. Okay. I don't know. I'm really bad with the vowels. It's my problem is like remembering things is really hard for me. Like the connections between them. I don't know. It's hard for me. Okay.
I'm like, family is sort of an abstract noun in its own way. Like, it's not a concrete thing. And then I looked up what it would be if you turned it into a verb and then put the nominalizer on it, and it just comes out as me.
Yeah. Okay. What about that? I don't know.
Haven't we already used that?
Yep,
yeah,
it's fly.
That was fly.
Z is corner. Zoe. It could be Zoe. Although I feel like that might turn out not good. I don't know.
Zo.
What's the word that we're doing? The one
Lover.
I mean, do we have a verb for to love?
Oh yeah.
That's a good point. No.
Iron.
Okay. And we're gonna get this at the beginning, right?
No,
that would be more
no.
someone to love. Which
My brain's dumb. It's fine.
I don't know what that would be. A matchmaker?
It's fine.
Matchmaker, make me a match.
They will have bond makers, but that's a different thing. And they're basically matchmakers, but they're not as effective. It's fine.
I love welder.
Yeah.
Would they have welding? I assume not.
Probably not.
Although there must be a version of welding from before. Like, what's the name of that one that I'm
I
thinking
don't
of?
know if they would have welding. That feels like it might be slightly too technologically. When was welding really invented? I have no idea what that means. Oh. You think the verb should come from the noun? The dragons don't breathe fire. So, no.
I think we need someone with a Oxford English Dictionary subscription to find that out for us.
Yeah.
This is not something like there's a example from 1956 here, but I mean,
apparently the earliest known welding dates back to the Bronze Age.
Oh,
yeah.
So then maybe they used to have it.
Well, it just means joining materials with heat. But the technology that allows us to heat the metal has just got more and more refined.
That's fair. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like this one looks okay, but I feel like that's because it's closer to like the Spanish, like amor. I feel like maybe not that one because I actually know that one. Okay, let's just like deal with that one last, maybe. Although we have like 4 minutes, so maybe I'll try to like figure that out off stream so that we have the okay, here we go. For next time, I don't know. So I might like harass you all at some point, maybe.
Good.
Okay, so family, I go there, friend, go there, and it's just like an option. Yeah. You. So where did this go from? So then I guess the question for these is, do they follow this? Is this the thing that repeats?
No,
it's just
if it's in the same format as the Dragon Bond one.
Yeah.
Then it would just be knee on the front.
Just knee. Okay. So it'd be like knee.
Or you could have them come afterwards, actually, because it's like a friend knot. Like a friend tying. So it would be like
June.
Yeah, uni, which would come out as just Sheen, I think.
That?
Oh, in.
Hmm.
Interesting. Which we have said that front-rounded vowels are going to unround in P1, so it would just come out as like in.
Which would be interesting. I almost wonder if that would become like an honorific suffix just because it's so easy to
we already have an in suffix. We already have an in.
Oh, that's true.
And it also already means person. So it could be that this is interpreted as the origin of the adjective in.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Okay, hold on. That is.
How to reverse engineer.
That was literally just me. It's maybe not. Okay, that's kind of fun.
Don't mess with headedness, Betty. We'll never survive it. I did think that was a fun stream, but there was part of it where it was just like, oh no.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because I was so confused. We figured out the headedness problems for Honorad? Is that what I'm calling it? The Potions 11 language? We had chatted about this, Bib.
Mm-hmm.
I was working on it in a Patreon live stream, and then I just was so confused that Jake was like, I could just hop on the stream, and I was like, yes. Because I was so confused. It was bad. I was like, how does things work in the world?
When was this?
You were reading like a lot of sources that were contradicting each other in little ways, and I was just like, oh no.
Was it last Wednesday stream? My most recent stream, I think.
I think I might have missed it.
It's either I think it was last Wednesday. Or the one before. I think. Okay. So if this is the word for like love or lover or something, I figure we need to add stuff to it maybe. But then it would be that. Sheen.
Mm-hmm. Sheen,
which is...
But the sia is the agentive ending, so yeah, that you would need the verb root that means to love.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this... What does that mean?
That's the word for not, which is also the word for to tie, and well, no, not to tie. It's the word that comes to mean the magic classifier.
Yeah. So,
would they conceptualize the lovers bond separate from love in general, or would the lovers bond be that? I guess you could end up in a Greek situation where you have words for different kinds of love, and there's a particular. Because I guess that you don't want it to include family and friends, which would be like more agape philia stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas this is eros, I guess. To Greek it up a lot.
I don't know.
It's the sort of thing that we get taught in like philosophy classes at like GCSE level in the UK. Or at least I realized.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a chance I learned it and then just don't remember. Like 90% of the things I learned.
I mean, we definitely didn't cover that in the school I went to. But then again, I never took a philosophy course.
It didn't. You would have had to take RE.
Nope.
But you were in the UK for this?
No, I had almost schooling in America. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was a philosophy major for a while, but this doesn't ring a bell. I have like a sub major. I have a, what did they call it? I don't know. I have a something in philosophy.
A minor?
No, it wasn't technically a minor because I didn't do the right classes for it to be a minor, but it was like I don't know. It was something else. It was something within my actual degree. Like you had to have like a sub degree, like a sub focus within your degree in order to be able to graduate. So you had to take like a certain number of credits. in another specific discipline. And I counted it because I already had way more than I needed. But I think I don't know. It doesn't matter. But the point is, so what's wrong with this word? And then I need to go.
We need a word that means to love.
To love, specifically.
Yes, because that bit there means is not, but we need something to fill the space of the actual verb that means to love.
Yeah. We can sort this out next time, Addie. Go.
Okay. All right. I am going to run then to do child pickup. Yes. And then next time, I guess we can
we'll figure it out.
Or beforehand. Yeah.
Again, cool. I may or may not be free next week because I will be in a different continent.
Okay. We'll pivot as needed. Or nope, that is needed. Okay. Will do. All right. Goodbye, everybody. We'll be here next week in some capacity.
Bye.
Bye-bye.